Hello Libra, welcome back to another morning inspo. I'm Auji and this is Sacred Libra, where we talk all things Libra. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if this reading resonates with you. Let's get right into it. I already have your affirmation of the day, and it is, I am smart and successful. At the bottom of the deck, it says, if anything were possible, what would I do? What limiting beliefs may be holding me back from this? I am smart and successful. What limiting beliefs are holding you down, are holding you back from doing the unthinkable? What are those beliefs? Today I'm going to be using my Queen Moon Oracle deck. So let's get right into this. What is Libra feeling? What is Libra feeling? Got a lot on your shoulders. Oh, got a lot on your shoulders and it's hot. Trust that the situation is going to work out. Some of you guys may have a lot on your shoulders. You're ready to explode. Ready to explode. You've been through enough. Some of y'all is thinking like I had enough. Like it's already hard. Something's already hard enough. I could feel you saying like it's already hard enough that it's like that burden of already feeling burdened that somebody put something else on top of your plate and it's just like explode. Like I done been in that energy. I feel like you having trust that the situation is definitely going to work out for the best for both parties. Going to work out in the best way possible for both parties. I feel like also you feel like you're strong enough to get through it, but you're tired of having to get through it this way. With all this on your back, all this on your shoulders. You're tired of having to do it this way. You're like, is there an easier solution that does not leave me drained at the end? Like, anyone, please speak now or forever hold your, it's like, does anybody have another solution? Yes, you're equipped to get through something. Yes, you're able to get through something, but why does it have to be the extreme? I feel strongly this is trust that you don't have to carry the load anymore. Trust that the load is not all yours. Trust that you don't have to be the one to carry this big ass boulder up this goddamn hill. Put it down. Put it down. What does Libra need to release? What does Libra need to release? What does Libra need to release? Trust, have trust. Trust came out twice. The void, the dark moon. Release the need to feel alone. You are not alone. For some of you guys, you have people that you probably could call on that are there for you, that support you, that love you. You are not alone. This void moment is here to rip away anything that's not supposed to go into this next season because you have leveled up to the next season. So don't go by mistaking this void period. This is a time where it's like darkness and it's unknown. You don't know. It's like faith is getting shaky because now you have to, you can't trust your sight. okay? It's not about what you're seeing in front of you. It's all about what you can create, okay? And then you have creation here. Trust that you can create in this moment that you're seeing as a dark moment. Trust that, and just because like the energies are up, like the extremes and the silence, you feel like it's a lot on you, or this time frame, it's like, don't take this time frame in vain. Don't take it for granted. There's a lot of things that could be created in this moment, a lot of beautiful things that could be created in this moment. All you need to do is stop going off what you can see. Turn your insight within, because you're not going to be able to see around you. It's full darkness around you. For some of you guys, this darkness is coming into energies where this is argumentative energies, conflicts, hostilities, you know, arguments. A lot of things is happening around you. So what you're looking like, it may look like craziness. It does look like craziness for a lot of you guys. That's why the sight needs to be turned inward, okay? It needs to be turned within and figure out what it is that you can create out of a situation. And not creating outside, creating within yourself, and then bringing that outside, and then watch exactly how your environment changes. Got resilience here at the top of the deck. All that you're seeing is the struggle. How hard it's been, how heavy it is, how long it's going to take, how much you got to go, how far up you got to go, how hot you are, how thirsty you are, how much you just need somebody to get this, and you just need a hand. If somebody would just help me out a little, that's all you're saying. It's time for you to turn to trust in your abilities, trust in your strength, and trust in your ability to create the reality that you desire for real, for real. That's what it all comes down from. And you create that inside of yourself and you bring it out. And why you have to create that inside of yourself is because once you align, once you're vibrating on a different frequency from within, you are this now. You are that frequency. You are that vibration. And you attract everything on that vibration. So if you're vibrating on the frequency of feeling used and abused, you're vibing on used and abused. What does the universe say? Okay, used and abused. Okay, what do we attract? What we are, used and abused, which granted. More of that energy. More of subconsciously putting yourself in situations to make you feel used and abused. More of subconsciously meeting different people that make you feel used and abused. It's just that energy. That's why it starts within. That's why you can't look around. You got to go within yourself and get that. And once you start vibing on a different frequency, love, what frequency is Libra vibing on? Love. Oh, that's what they are. They get who they are. More love. More happiness. More ease. More ease. Libra has been living a life of ease. More ease, okay? What does Libra need to welcome more of into their lives? What does Libra need to welcome more of into their lives? Action. Well, I just heard, get on up. Action. Get on up. Get on this thing now. And the gangster, I don't know what I just heard when I said action. I just heard, get up. Anyway. I know y'all probably cracking up at me. Anyways. Get up, though. Shout out to James Brown. More action. Divine Masculine your Divine Masculine energy just been chilling. I ain't been doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Could be just getting by. And for some of you guys, you know exactly what this energy is. Some of you guys just been skating by. You ain't doing the bare minimum. You're not doing too much. I mean, you're not completely laying down, but you know you can do a little bit more. A lot more. For some of you guys, it's doing it. Stop asking around. I don't know how. I don't know when. I'm thinking about it. If you're going to open up your mind and say, up your mouth and tell your desires that you're thinking about starting them, just don't say that. just wait until the time where you're like ready to tell your desires, I'm ready to start you. I'm ready to get to work. I'm ready to get in action at this thing. Libra definitely been in a lazy energy. It's time for balance. For some of you guys, you definitely have been taking that time off and not like putting the work in. I know it's a lot of areas in my life. Well, not a lot, but it's a couple areas in my life that I just been slacking by. And I'm like, I get to it. And it's like, now get to it. That's what the action card is like, get up. Get up. You know what you have to do. One foot in front of the other. Get this thing in motion. Body in motion. Also, it's time for you to build something. You thought about it. You had the void. The void is feminine energy. That's divine feminine energy. And it's like in this mind, you got the creation. Overall, it's what you're creating. Trust what you're creating in the void. Trust what you're creating in times where your outside environment may not seem as peaceful and may not seem as light as you want it to say and want it to be. Trust what you're creating in this moment. I feel like Libra, you need to do more. You need to do more of what you say you're going to do. If you say you're going to do this, do that. If this is your goal, that's your goal. You're hitting that. It's like stop going back on your word with you. Also, like it's time to get the ball rolling. It's time to put something out. It's time to put the work to something. It's time to start. It's time to be dedicated. Put the work in beast mode. Okay. Beast mode. I hear you. I got it. No, for real. Resonated. I received this. Time for beast mode. Time to get back into it. Get that hustler, that divine masculine hustler ready to build with their hands mentality. Get something done. What is the major blockage for Libra? What is the major blockage for Libra? Hunger. And resistance. So you're hungry for this thing. Is the hunger building up some type of resistance? Because what I'm thinking about is like you're hungry for this thing, but maybe you can be creating some type of resistance in front of you. Okay. And then I think for some of you guys, this definitely could just be greed. Wanting to do everything at once. Wanting to eat the whole table because you're starving. Okay. It's letting your hunger blindly dictate your actions entirely. Okay, so this is what it says. It says, an old wise Cherokee is speaking to his grandson about life. The young boy asked his grandfather, "It is said, grandfather, that everyone has two wolves within them. The first wolf gives darkness, despair, and hate, and jealousy, and sorrow. The second wolf gives light, and hope, and helpfulness, and kindness. Yet, grandfather, I feel them fighting within me. What can I do?" My small son, these two wolves will always fight, and they will fight within each person. You are no different, said the grandfather. But, said the boy, grandfather, which wolf will win? And the grandfather answers, whichever wolf you feed. We must be careful about what we nourish and feed within us. If we give abundance to the aspects of the self that can harm others and ourselves, then we cannot truly thrive. Having no limitations upon these behaviors and patterns hurts us and starves the higher and finer parts of ourselves that will bring us more happiness. To ripple to that happiness to others is the part of why we are on the planet as humans. We must also recognize that in life, just because it is a cycle, there will always be leaner, less abundant, or less bright times. Yet we have built our resilience and self-trust for times like this, and we know we are both loved and protected. The cycle will soon turn to less shadow and more bounty. Okay? I love that. I love that. It's the wolf that you feed. So this wolf that you've been feeding, if this is a blockage in your way, this is the wolf that has been fed darkness, despair, hate, jealousy, and sorrow. And this is creating a resistance. That energy is creating a resistance for what you truly want, what you truly want to bring in. Okay, then it says like there was two types of wolves. There's two types of resistance. It says there's two types of resistance. The first type we encounter when we keep getting obstacles placed in our way or our way is blocked. For example, we try to get a particular job in a particular field, but no matter what we do, it doesn't happen. This is external or overt resistance. Covert resistance, which is what you have, which occurs when we say we really don't want to do or complete something but feel resistance not to. Oh, that says we really want to do something or complete something but feel resistance not to. It is somewhat sneakier, and all forms of procrastination fit here. Writer's block being a classic example. When we want to do something but get distracted and don't do it, or we just can't seem to engage our will, we can't seem to engage our will enough. That is covert resistance. When we want to get rid of a bad habit, an addiction, an old pattern, in fact, anything, we are releasing for the dark moon and feel resistance in doing so. We have a big dose of covert resistance. Okay. So this is, the blockage is that some of you guys want to release this jealousy, this hate, this sorrow, this anger, all of this wolf that's here, that's hungry for all of these things. But I feel like the resistance that is creating inside of you, it's like you have the will to do something, but I feel like this energy feeding this other wolf has been stopping you from doing that. And I feel like you created this other wolf because you didn't feel protected. And this wolf got big, and you fed this wolf these things, and you were just protecting yourself. And now you realize that this wolf, this thing that you built, this thing that you felt, this thing that you fed, this thing that you grew to protect you, is now standing right in your way. And now it's you against this wolf that you created. That's some deep ass shit. That's some deep shit. I gotta process it. That just really came. That's some deep ass shit. You fed this wolf within because you didn't feel protected out of some type of defense mechanism to defend yourself. Now you realize in order to get what it is that you want, and it's been creating something because you started this with this boulder on your back, okay, with the resilience, this boulder. You can do it the hard way, but you're tired of doing the hard way. And you notice what keeps putting you here in this hard way is this actual wolf that you grew yourself, that you created yourself. That sounds like some Course in Miracles type. When they talk about the ego, how you create it, how you love your ego. But then it's time when you have to face it and realize what it is that you created and why you created that. Who is helping Libra? Who or what is helping Libra? Gratitude, being thankful for what you have. And change. Changing your mind. Changing that mindset. Creating a new reality. That's what's going to help you. How to create your new reality is stay in gratitude. I'm thankful, I'm thankful, I'm thankful, I'm thankful. And really feel that. Really be thankful. And it's change. For some of you guys, this change is going to come on. You see the thunder, chaos, chaotic, rapidly, a little drama here. Obviously, it's nothing you're not used to, okay? Obviously. But keep on being thankful for what it is that you do have, and changing times and changing environments. Stay grateful and thankful. Okay? Who or what is hurting, Libra? I love this reading. You got release. What's hurting you, what's stopping you from you got the void at the bottom of the deck. This all is drama. It's craziness that you're feeling right now. The stagnation is like release these burdens off of you. The need to feel like you can't release something. And also, for some of you guys could be struggling with jealousy. You could be thinking that, you know, all abundance, you can't get abundance, or there's a limit amount on everybody who can get who can have an abundant life. Probably thinking there's limited resources. That way of thinking is not going to help you. Not in this stage. Release your worries. Release your worries about your success and your blessings coming to you. And release whatever type of negative ideas or views you have on that as well. On success. Maybe it may be money, okay? It may be a way that you feel about people who have a lot of money, or a way that you feel about people who are just happy all the time, or just loving. It's something that you feel about it, and it needs to be released, because that's hurting you, and that's creating a wall, creating a resistance, creating that. That's what's creating it. You do have the will to do this. You have the power to release. And also, your blessings has nothing to do with nobody else's. Neither does theirs. Blessings never run out. Last but not least, what are the next steps for Libra? What are the next steps for Libra? Create some balance. Remember, get up. That balance, that's that action. That's you creating action. Oh, the wolf came right on out. You got wisdom. That was some wisdom about that wolf, huh? Wolf came right back out. That hunger. Let's just say you fed one wolf way too much. Time to feed that other wolf now. The kindness, the light, the love. It's time to feed that other wolf. You fed this other wolf way too much. Time to focus on this other wolf. Get out of that dark mentality of thinking, and that's what that environment is trying to get you to, trying to trick you into staying. But it's an illusion. It's really to get you to see the darkness, to see what you've been putting a lot of energy into, so you can go and put energy into this light. You might want to do kind actions, loving actions, active self-love. Of course, getting in the mirror and saying it is good, but actually do something for yourself. Do something for somebody. Do something for your dreams. Okay? So that's the message that I have for you guys today. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.